Why do you never ask yourself, why have the Toyota Supra and the Nissan GTR R34 become so famous in recent years?
If we look at their production years, we'll see that they both started in the 90s.
Let's find out why all Japanese cars are more famous now than modern ones.
Or maybe it's true that cars from the 90s are actually better than today's cars. Bro, I found a child behind our house. I talked to him and asked, "What is your favorite car?" He answered, "It's the fastest and most powerful car in the world." I thought he might say the Bugatti Chiron or the Lamborghini Aventador, but he told me it was the Supra. I showed him pictures of the Supra MK5 and MK4 and asked, "Which one are you talking about?" He pointed to the MK4.
So obvious from the beginning.
Why?
Those iPad kids, or whatever you call them, think that the Supra isn't just the fastest car in the world. They believe it's the best car ever built.
But why are they like this?
That's a nice idea for a video. Go do some research and let's make a video titled "Did Japan make better car in the 90s or now?"
Assalamu alaikum. We have a lot of Japanese cars, and the older versions are more famous than the new ones, like the Supra MK4 and the Nissan GTR R34.
So let's break this video into 4 parts. The first one will be about some iconic car. I will start with the Skyline R34.
And I'm gonna talk about the Supra MK4.
I already make a video on it before, talking about a few cool things like its design, performance, stuff that made it legendary.
Yeah, and now it's my turn. The Supra MK4 is gonna be the topic of my second video on this channel. It came with a legendary engine, the 2JZ, a 3.0L inline-6 twin-turbo, producing around 276 horsepower. And that wraps up the 2 iconic cars from the 90s that we talked about.
Now let's move on to 2 modern cars.
I choose the Toyota Land Cruiser.
I have better idea. Let's talk about the same cars we have mentioned in the first part, but the newer version.
Okay, I'll start with the MK5 Supra. It's a modern sports car that comes with a 3.0L inline-6 twin-scroll turbo engine from BMW. It produces 382 horsepower and delivers serious performance.
And as for the modern GTR, the R35, it comes with a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, producing up to 600 horsepower in the Nismo version. It's one of the most powerful Japanese cars today.
So now, in the third part, we're going to see why 90s cars became so famous.
If we look at the 2 cars we chose, the R35 and MK4, they become famous for a few big reasons. First, the Fast and Furious movies made them legendary. Second, there is Smokey Nagara, that crazy guy who modified these cars, even dropping a V12 engine in them. And third, it's thanks to social media. Everyone starts posting about them and they just blow up in popularity.
And let's not forget one thing. The Supra's engine is so strong, people joke that if you just change your windshield wipers, you'll get more horsepower. The 2JZ block can handle crazy levels of pressure. It's built like a tank.
So, in the last part, we're going to ask the big question. Are 90s cars really better than today's cars? From now on, I will say it's straight. The answer is no. That's because technology has improved a lot since in the 90s. We're talking about nearly 30 years of progress. For example, if we compare the R34, the R35 Nismo, R35 is 2 or 3 times more powerful than the older one.
So in the end, we can say that all of these cars were powerful and the best in their time. But honestly, I think everything new is better than the old.
I love the R34, but the truth is, the R35 is better. And if you have something to say about that, drop it in the comments below.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in another video, inshallah.
إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.